Good morning. Today is October 14th of 2025, and I wanted to talk about um, what work-life balance is. There's no such thing. Newsflash, there's no such thing as a work-life balance in my personal experience. The way I look at it is do or participate as necessary, right? So go to work. Work is necessary to get whatever it is that you got to get done. Go home. Do whatever is necessary to get your dinner or your evening going. Bed early, up early, exercise. Do whatever's necessary at that particular time. A balance is not necessarily necessary for me. I just kind of go. So what helps it for me is I don't have kids, I don't have a husband, I don't have boyfriends, any of that interfering. The one hiccup I do have kind of getting in my way each day is the dogs, right? The dog, the turtle, he is in his pen and all that. He doesn't get in the way. The dogs have to have attention. So right now, I'm not happy with what my scale is communicating to me. So I need to do what's necessary to get to where I need to be. And we're not talking a lot. We're talking like maybe 10 or 15 pounds, maybe. This time last year, I was 153 pounds. Now, I was walking anywhere between 3 and 6 miles a day. And I was also walking using a ruck vest, 20 pounds. 20-pound ruck vest. Got it at Academy Sports for $50 and some change with the tax. And I still do wear that vest, but I find myself needing to shake things up a little bit. So one of my biggest issues is I get bored sometimes. I get bored. So it's time to go back to the basics. And when I talk about basics, I'm speaking of the basics that I've learned in the military. You go back, I go back to calisthenics, jump rope, jumping jacks, steam engines. If you want to do burpees, go right ahead. If you want to do 8-count bodybuilders, go right ahead. So push-ups, sit-ups, jump ropes, jumping jacks, Navy issue PT. Go back to the basics. Run, bike, swim. What is that? That's a triathlon. We're going back to the basics. My issue is there's only a few gyms. Gold's Gym has a pool, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is a city pool. They have weird hours, like 5:30, 5:45 in the morning for 45 minutes maybe. And then some weird evening hours. Okay, so let's say I'm going to swim in the evenings. I need to get over the fact that the pool is open at 7:30 in the evening and just go jump in, knock out 30 or 40 minutes. I mean, how serious are we getting here, right? I'm not doing an Ironman. I'm not doing a triathlon. We're exercising, right? We're exercising. We're not competing against anybody. We're maintaining course and speed or getting to a place, and we're doing what's necessary to get there. And for me, what's necessary is I need to shake things up a little bit. So we're going back to basics: run, bike, swim. So I do not have a bike. I have a swimsuit. I have fins. I need hand paddles. I do not like the new age hand paddles they got out. I'll be going to Sun Ski and Sport probably today and shopping. I need a bike and I need hand paddles. And I'm probably going to get clips and shoes to go in the clips. We're talking money here, people. Money. $900 and up on just the bike, most likely. I'm looking for a gravel bike. I'm not sure if that's what I'm going to end up with. My experience is road bike only. I did very well on a road bike. Matter of fact, all the triathlons I did, I suck on the swim, I suck on the run, but boy, I'll stomp it on that bike. And, how do I know that? I've had women come up to me and tell me, hey, you really stomped that bike. But I really, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not as good as, there's some very heavy women out there that are very good on the bike. And I'm talking 22, 24 miles an hour stomping that bike. And these girls are packing 250 pounds and up. Heavy women are riding faster than I rode at 185 pounds. So, back into it. So we'll be shopping here soon for something, and the dog's going to have to get over it. The weather's nice. We're talking less than 80 degrees in the morning now, 67, 68, 70 degrees in the morning. So there's no excuse to be out and bumping hour and a half, 2 hours of exercise outside. So either walk with a ruck or a bike. Biking with a ruck is dangerous. I'm just letting you know in case you have that idea. The balance is an issue. I tried it once. However, the bike was a little large for me. So maybe I will try it again. But the balance was rough and I almost, ended up in a ditch. So we're going to keep it simple. I don't need a whole bike suit outfit, a fanny pack with a phone. I'm even contemplating whether I really want a helmet so I can wear my headphones and ride my bike and listen to my podcasts. My other issue I'm having is too much distraction in the morning when I get up. So I need to get up, let the dog out briefly, and go ride my bike ASAP, like right now, and get the coffee on the way back type thing. So go out, maybe hammer out 10 miles, flip a U-turn, 10 miles back. That's 20 miles. That is a very fair and easy way to ride. And if it's windy, regroup and do something else. Walk. I can walk. If it's windy, I can walk. Even if it is windy, I don't like walking in that nasty wind. But I think where I live, it's less windy than where I used to live, which is not even that far from here, but it was windier on the other side of town for some reason. And it's only like 3 miles from here. So that is my plan. I'm waiting on the vehicle shop to call me. I ordered a part. I have a valve leak in the top of, not a valve leak, an oil leak in the top of my valve cover. So I'm getting the valve cover replaced. I have the cash in my wallet. Okay, so it's cash pay. Cash pay for the part, that type of business. So I'm waiting for that. It's going to take 2.5 hours for installation, approximately. So as soon as they call me, I plan to pack up my laptop, my headphones, a lawn chair, phone, and I'm going to sit outside, hopefully. But it was raining on my way to work today, so maybe not. I'd rather sit outside. The hours between 10 and 2 are when you get the best vitamin D, D3 from the sun. So no D3 means low D3 means we have a problem burning fat now. So we don't need a problem burning fat. We have enough odds stacked against us. So why not get your D3 from the sun? I'm not saying you need to bake out there for 4 hours. I'm saying you need 20 minutes to an hour, a couple times a week maybe. And the way I do it is I roll my windows down and I roll my sunroof back. I don't care how hot it is. The windows are open. Every day, the windows are open in my car. For whatever reason. I just enjoy it. So that's what we're doing. I'll probably get a ring light and a microphone. Some podcasts are coming soon. and they will be on the podcast section of this channel. So the person, I have an assistant helping me. Her name is Ava Smith. And Ava Smith is going to be the podcaster. And Chasing Heather is on the videos. Okay? So, all the dirty secrets of what's going on in the world, what the boys are up to, maybe what the girls are up to. Ava's going to be going over all of that with her own content. So there's two people on this channel, Chasing Heather and Ava Smith. Okay? So, with that being said, clients of Ava's are going to be featured. No names, of course. We can't be outing anybody, right? And we're just going to have a chat about some things. We, Ava, and the rest of us. So, with that being said, what is work-life balance to you? I feel like it doesn't exist at all. So, you just got to do what's necessary to keep the gears going. So, I'm working on getting content for this channel and working with Ava and her content. I'm working on exercising a minimum of let's see, we need to get a 2-hour routine going. So whether that's walking and riding and swimming, somewhere in there, right? So if I walk my dog an hour, I owe an hour of something else. If I ride my bike an hour, I owe another hour somewhere else. If I swim for 30 minutes, I owe myself 90 minutes somewhere else. I have sandbags in my garage that I can implement. So let's say I want to walk or I want to sprint. I can sprint to the end of the block and flip a U-turn and come back. I could sprint 2 blocks, come back, do some calisthenics. Okay, so that's the kind of stuff I like to do. The gym's too much for me. I don't know why. So that's what we're doing. It's drizzly out. I have a couple followers, like maybe 3. So we're going to keep things interesting around here. But like I mentioned a few minutes ago, all the juicy stuff is going to be on Ava's side of this channel, which is on the podcast, and all of the toned down information, the day-to-day, is going to be here. So, if you're a client of mine, you may or may not be featured on Ava's channel. If you're not a client of mine, maybe you should be. I don't know. So, we have some things to talk about. But first, I'm going to have some breakfast. I have watermelon in the fridge here at work, and I have black bean burgers on some flatbread that I toasted up in my new little air fryer, and some junk food to go with that. That's why I need to get a bike, because I like chocolate, and I like potato chips. So, also, I'm perfecting my pumpernickel sourdough and my pumpernickel buttermilk breads. So if you're local to the Rio Grande Valley and you would like to try some of my bread or one of my massages, you know where to find me. My web is heather-massage.com. You can call or text me at 713-816-4131 on my Houston number that I've refused to give up. Or I think you can email me, heatherkirk35@gmail. That's how you can find me. You could book, text or call, or email me. If you want to hear something, let me know. But we have our first volunteer client story coming up. Ava's going to go over that. It's quite interesting. It's about a gentleman who came in with a giant, the biggest Woody of all time. And it seemed like it would never go away. We're going to talk about that guy first because he volunteered. Okay. I hope you have a good day. And tell me, what is your work-life balance? Because if you ask me, there's no such thing. We just do what's necessary.